We're here on BGSUFalcons.com with volleyball coach Denise Van De Walle. Coach, you guys got your season started this past weekend at the MSU Showcase up in Michigan State. You guys went 1-2. Let's talk a little bit about what happened this past weekend. A very, very young team you guys have this year, the youngest in your tenure actually.
That's right.
Here at BG. So we know there might be a little bit of some growing pains and a few lumps here and there. But can you give us a general wrap up of how you felt this first weekend went for you guys?
Well, I thought our opening match with Michigan State was going to start off a little bit better, but I could tell by the look on some of the players' faces and just how we were performing that we were nervous. And rightfully so. It's the first time that the freshmen had ever played in front of a big crowd. Michigan State had over 2,000 fans there, lots of noise, cheerleaders, the band, the whole bit, and it was a great venue for volleyball, but I could tell by looking at them that they were very nervous. And Michigan State's a very good team. I mean, they're receiving votes in the top 25. They've got everyone back from last year. It's an NCAA team with experience, and so it was a good way for us to start, but probably a little bit too tough for some of the freshmen. But I loved it. I loved being there. Evansville the next morning, I'd expected more out of our team, but we just didn't have it. Yeah. We didn't hit the ball well. Our passing was a little bit off. The setting was a little off. But finally, the third match, we put it all together and beat IUPUI, and we were thrilled. Yeah.
Talk about maybe something that you guys did better as the weekend went along, you kind of improved upon to get that win over IUPUI.
Well, our hitting got better. Noelle and Danielle and Paige really were starting to put their game. Actually, Noelle played great all weekend and was well-deserved as an all-tournament selection, but Paige played better as the weekend went on. I thought she really struggled early on, but then finally by the third match calmed down and really played well. The surprise of the weekend really was Danielle. Danielle had a great tournament. I thought she might have been a candidate also for all-tournament, having 30 kills in her debut weekend. So I was really pleased with the performance in that third match offensively.
Sure, great. Well, we're looking ahead now to the upcoming weekend as you guys shake off that first weekend jitters and getting all that behind you. And man, you guys have a tough weekend coming up. Colorado State and Florida are both ranked in the top 20. They both had some big wins this previous weekend, and you've also got Albany down at Florida. I'm sure you guys are going to kind of enjoy the Florida weather a little bit, but also, I mean, you've got some volleyball to play this weekend.
I know. Last night I watched the finals of the Florida-Nebraska match, and Florida beats Nebraska, who's currently ranked number 2 in the country, and they beat them in 5 to win that runs a showcase. And so we definitely have our work cut out for us. And I know people are going to say, hey, what are you going to do against Florida? I mean, they're always good. You're playing in their gym. And for me, it's about just competing. I want to see our kids compete. And I want to see our serving get a lot better than it was this last weekend. I mean, we just don't want Florida scoring strings of points at will. So we've just got to, I think, play a little steadier. But you know what, Jason, the neatest thing is a lot of kids in this country don't get the opportunity to play down at Florida. It's a very unique experience. I've never been in their gym. I've just heard all about it. And it's going to be one that's going to be a great memory for our team.
Sure. Well, we'll look forward to following you guys this weekend. And thanks for joining us today, Coach.
Thanks, Jason.